6. Attach the screwdrivers to a drill. Thread a strap through the middle gap. Turn on the drill. It winds the strap neatly in seconds. 6. Did you know you can remove a faucet without tools? Wrap a rope around the faucet. Use a screwdriver as leverage and twist it right off. 5. Worried about scooter theft? Try this loop, a gold bracelet around the handlebar. Lock the brake lever to the bracelet. Now no thief can ride off with it. I shouldn't be telling you this, but here's how we hide cash. Straight from my grandpa's private playbook. And it works every time. I bet you've never seen tools used like this before. 1. Having trouble installing that kickstand spring? Use a screwdriver as a lever. Pull it down gently, and it hooks right in with no effort. 7. No magnetic drill bit. Screwing is a pain, right? Bend a piece of wire like this. Loop it around the drill bit. Now screwing in is way easier. 8. Fold a rope in half and loop it through a rubber ring. Slip it onto the thread, pull both ends of the rope, and it installs smoothly. 6. Bet you didn't know this. 1. Clamp scissors onto a power drill. Instant paint stirrer mixes fast and easy. Oh my God. This little trick is actually genius. 2. Worried about rain causing rust inside your bike frame? Slide a rubber ring over the seat tube. It seals tight between the frame and the tube, keeping water from getting in. 8. Wrap some tape around the drill bit. Drip a few drops of used motor oil into the tape when you drill. It keeps the bit cool and prevents burn marks. Flip a metal ring over it. Lock the ring with a padlock. Now your bike is safe from thieves. 7. I see drain pipe splashing your wall. Insert a piece of wire into the drain. Bend it to redirect the water flow. Problem solved. Your power drill now. Wrap sandpaper on it. You've got yourself a sanding tool. 3. Leaving your bike outside and afraid it might get stolen? Slide a wrench through the wheel hub, then lock it with a padlock. No one's taking your bike now. Brake cable getting loose. Tie a red zip tie at the top. Pull it tight and twist it downward. That'll tighten it up as you melt the zip tie tip and seal it for extra hold. 8. No hot water in winter. Light a candle under the water pipe. Open the faucet just a little. The water flows through the heated pipe and warms up. Oh my gosh, you won't believe how smart these little tricks are. For when attaching a hose to a faucet, drill a small hole through the outlet. Insert a padlock through the hole and lock it. It stays securely connected. Whoever came up with this deserves a trophy. 1. Slip a balloon over the doorknob while painting. It protects the knob from stains. Once you're done, take the balloon off, and the handle stays perfectly clean. Doy's new contour gauge. No problem. Use a colored pencil to trace the shape. It gives a perfect match. This is a secret pro carpenters swear by. 7. Using a knife to strip wires can damage the copper. Instead, clamp the wire in a power drill. Grab it with pliers and pull outward. The insulation slides right off. No cuts, no damage. Driver now. The door fits tight with no noise. To attach a bottle cap to the door latch, cut the cap in half with a blade. After locking the door, twist the bottle body onto the cap. It keeps rainwater from rusting the lock. For trying to join boards at a wall corner, stack them and draw your alignment marks. Then match the corners and trace your lines. Now you've got a perfect corner joint. 3. A plumber once told me, when you don't have the right tool to remove a pipe fitting, just use 2 wrenches together. 1 light twist and it comes right off. 3. When moving heavy tires, use their round shape cleverly. You can roll and move them easily without effort. 5. Screw a bolt into the tip of a wood stick. Cut the head off the bolt. Wrap some double-sided tape around the stick. Lock it into. 5. Genius hack. Clamp an Allen wrench into a drill. It turns into an emergency. Winch quickly reels up woven straps. For need to stretch a rubber ring onto a thicker pipe, use a wire to help guide it on. Wrap the wire around the bottom. Pull upward and it slides right into place. For measuring corners with a metal tape, not accurate, clip a piece of cardboard onto it. Slide it across the edge. You'll get a perfect read with 0 error. For my neighbor came up with this anti-theft trick. He drilled a hole through the throttle handle, then locked it with a padlock. The throttle can't be twisted at all. 5. Cut a short section of water pipe, fold it in half, and trim the edges. Slide it over the leaking spot. The leak seals instantly. 8. Big rope end. Won't fit the buckle. Light the tip with a lighter and melt it into a point, and it will slide through the clasp easily. 7. Ever seen this trick? Attach a screwdriver to your power drill. It becomes an electric wire winder, faster, easier, and way more efficient. 6. Wrap a string around the drill bit grooves. Secure it, trim the excess, and drip some oil on it. This keeps your drill from overheating while drilling. 7. How do pros cut door seal strips? 6. Before water pumps existed, ancient people would dip a hose into a bucket, cover the top with a finger, and pump it fast. After a few strokes, water comes right out. 6. Driving a nail straight into wood takes too much effort. Rub some soap on the threads first. It screws in smoothly and easily. 8. Got a strip screw that won't come out. Sprinkle a little baking soda on it. Shape it with your screwdriver. Add some super glue. Once it hardens, you can twist that screw right out perfectly. They always use a piece of paper as a guide. Stick it to the back of the strip and cut along it. The fit will be absolutely precise. 7. Lay out a sheet of foil. Place a ring wrench on top and spray with lube. Add hot glue, then insert a bolt. Let it cool now. You've got an emergency hand screw. 8. Drill a hole in a plastic bottle. Cap, cut a small notch on the side. Slip it onto a pipe. It perfectly covers rough drill marks. The metal part of your brush. Now, the brush hangs right there. Easy to grab and super convenient. Melt 2 small cuts on each side of a bottle cap. And you've got yourself a simple wire holder. Works just like a clip, and honestly, it looks pretty neat. You're about to get smarter. In 60 seconds. 8. Use a rubber band to tie a ladle to a long stick. Use it to install a light bulb from below. Even without a ladder, it's easy to get the job done. 1. Stick a strip of tape to the paint. You can rim flatten the tape with your fingers. When you dip the brush, scrape it a few times on the tape. The paint won't drip down the can. For a loose bike chain can scratch your frame badly. The easiest fix, just tie a zip tie around it. It'll stop the chain from jumping and scraping the paint. To fix a bottle cap onto the door latch, cut through the cap along the door gap. Lock it with a padlock, then screw the bottle back on. Now, the rain won't corrode your lock anymore. 4. Back in the day, there were no compasses, so clever craftsmen tied a string around a nail and drew perfect circles with it. 1. The door keeps making noise after because closing. The latch gap is too wide. Just find the metal plate in the door frame. Pry it outward a bit. That annoying sound will disappear. 8. Cut a hole in a plastic bottle. Fit it onto the mouth of an oil drum. Now, you can pour oil without spilling a single drop. It really works. 6. Cut a plastic bottle and fix it inside a paint bucket. Use it to scrape off extra paint from the roller. No more mess, no more waste. 3. If a gold bracelet falls into dirty water, don't stick your hand in, that's dangerous. Fill a plastic bag with some clean water. Press it into the muddy area. You'll find the bracelet in no time. 7. Dog ran off with your sprinkler head. Attach a spoon to the end of your hose. You can still water your plants evenly. For no pipe wrench to remove a faucet, wrap a rope around it. Insert a screwdriver through the loop. Twist it gently and the faucet comes off easily. 8. Clamp a hose into the grooves on both sides of a wood board. Draw a level reference line with a ruler. Fill the hose with colored water. Line up the water level marks, and you'll get a perfectly level line every time. 3. If you're using a hole saw and it keeps slipping, here's what the pros do. Stick a smaller drill bit in the center. It keeps the hole saw steady and makes the job smoother. 5. Thread a chain through a ring wrench. Loop it around the pipe joint. Tighten the chain to lock it in place. Now you can unscrew the pipe even without tools.